Finance Secretary of Bangladesh. In a career spanning over 6 decades, he has made significant contributions in accounting, finance, and international development. He was Bangladesh's envoy to the World Bank in Washington, D.C., and later the United Nations in New York for 8 and 11 years, respectively. Mr. Islam has spent 12 years at the United Nations Industrial Development Organization in Vienna and Delhi. He founded 4 companies and is currently the chairman of Industrial and Infrastructure Development Finance Company, IIDFC, a Bangladeshi financial services firm. As Bangladesh's representative to the World Bank, he spearheaded the country's membership into International Monetary Fund and the Asian Development Bank. Working as a bloc with India and Sri Lanka, Islam served as the Alternative Executive Director for Bangladesh through July 1977 and campaigned vocally for equal treatment of even the poorest nations. He had campaigned against a proposed U.S. Government Accountability Office audit of the World Bank on the grounds that all members of the bank were equal. He worked closely with Robert McNamara, then the president of the World Bank, to push for aid and assistance in debt restructuring, while in return working to eliminate barriers to foreign investment to make Bangladesh a more attractive investment opportunity. As the Alternative Executive Director, he was also charged with ensuring that development projects made it through the bureaucracy with all necessary approvals so that the work could begin in the earnest. Mr. Islam finished his tenure with the World Bank in July 1977 and subsequently returned to the government of Bangladesh as Secretary of Industry. As Secretary of Industry, Mr. Islam's job was to focus on the development of Bangladesh's private sector. After retiring from government services, Mr. Motil went on to start 3 different important companies, one of which he's still on the board of: the International Leasing and Finance Services Limited, National Housing and Finance and Infrastructure Development Finance Company, IIDFC. He told me he goes to office